Welcome back to Runner's Garden. Today I want to talk about Black Diamond, not the stakes. Black Diamond Distance Carbon FLZ trekking poles. FLZ stands for the flip lock right here. The Z means that you can break them down into a Z or an N or possibly an L. And you can see the cone here. This is how it easily goes into place when you just pull it. It's a little hard, but you have to pull that and make sure it locks. I got the middle size, which extends up to 125 centimeters, and that weighs 360 grams. You can set your height right here. It's recommended for my height that I put them at about 110. Lock it up. They come with carbide tips, and you can also get the interchangeable hard rubber tips. I switched to the carbide tips on my poles. The sales clerk recommended that we get these rubber caps that go over top. That was, I think, an additional 90 NT or $3, so I think it's worth it. So what I do is I carry these in my pocket, and when I'm ready, when I'm done with the trail and I'm going back to asphalt, I just clip them on. When you break down the poles, they snap into place here for easy storage. The left and right poles have an L or an R on them. The way you put them on is up from the bottom and down. And this is so if you fall, you can put your hand out. Your directions here come in many languages. In English, it covers deploying, collapsing, adjusting the tension, the flick lock system, and changing the tips. And you have some diagrams as well. It covers care and maintenance and replacing the Z-pole straps. I'm just gonna read the warning for you right there. Trekking poles and Z-poles are for hiking and trekking use only. The strength of aluminum and carbon fiber is compromised by dents, gouges, scratches, fractures, and chipping, which may result in catastrophic structural failure. If the trekking pole has suffered any impact, carefully inspect its surface for these signs of damage. Lightweight trekking poles are made to be lightweight and will not withstand excessive forces if previously damaged or if the forces are applied beyond structural limits. Ultralight carbon fiber poles are more susceptible to damage than other poles and frequently require inspection. Failure to follow these warnings may result in catastrophic failure of the trekking poles or cause serious injury or death. Careful. They came attached to this backing, one on each side, and gives you the rundown as well as this card here, but this is in Chinese. I picked them up in a beautiful, large camping store in Taichung. I believe I took a picture of the outside. And I'll throw the address in the description. I'm getting into trail running a little bit more. There's a bunch of trails not too far from my place in BaGua Mountain. I'm gonna be doing my second trail run. It's gonna be a 30K on Big Belly Mountain towards Taichung. I don't know if I'm gonna use the poles or not, but in training I was using the poles. And a couple of my buddies and I went to a mountain recently, Yenzui Mountain, and that was fantastic. That's probably the best hike I've been on in Taiwan, so I want to start doing more of that, get up into the altitude, especially in the summer. It feels so good. I've been having some trouble with plantar fasciitis, and it really helps to put a little bit of weight on my hands and help me up those mountains. I can really dig in and push off with them. I'm able to study myself a little bit more on the way down, protect myself against the wild dogs out there that are sometimes out and about. I kind of just put my pole in front of myself, and until I pass, it just gives me a little bit of extra security when I'm running past the dogs that I don't know When I'm not using them, they can be folded up and put into my Solomon pack. I paid 3,450 NT dollars. I'll put the equivalent right here in USD. JC's trying out the poles. What do you think?
Nice. I like it.